YouTube. Apparently I'm the coach guy now, and I fucking love that. Yeah, as soon as I did the odds collab, people in Raren's chat, apparently he was on his own Ascension 20 climb, was like, dude, Frost is really fun, he's really cool, and also hot and handsome. They were saying all of these things. And then they also said that I was coaching Ots Darva, and so he reached out to me soon after and was like, hey, I heard that you were coaching Ots, so why not coach me as well? And yeah, the times didn't work out quite as well, so he did reach Ascension 20 before, but he had not yet won a run of Ascension 20. And so that's what our goal was today, was to see if we can get him his first run, and to, of course, teach him all of my knowledge, similar to how I've done with Otsdarva and with Joecat in the past. And yeah, this is really fun content. I know that you guys like it, but please continue to tell me, continue to tell Raren that you like it by going over and visiting his channel and all of those things. Letting people know that you like this sort of collabs, not just on my end, but also on his end, are massive in encouraging us to do content like this again together. Yeah, I had an absolute blast. Raren is dope, and yeah, I would love to continue to make content with him. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Mwah.
Okay, well, listen, me personally, I think I'm doing an okay job, but you're here specifically because people would call you a master of Slay the Spire.
I've been called the Raren of Slay the Spire, actually.
Holy shit, that's like the highest compliment someone can receive. That's crazy. So the hope is today is that you hone in my skills so I can actually beat Ascension 20 with the Silent in particular, and also set me up. Maybe if we get lucky, beat the Heart. Wait, what's going on here? Right?
The Silent is my worst character by far. This is going to be so embarrassing.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So trash with this character.
I gotta ask you a question. What do you think the hardest character in Slay the Spire is for Ascensions?
The Silent, I think, is the hardest.
Okay, perfect. That's even better for the YouTube video. Thank you.
This is my personal opinion, though. This is my personal opinion. The Silent has broken things, like intangible and shit, but like the hardest part is like the first two acts. The third act is like kind of just like it's like a waltz. Like you just get to go through and find the final pieces of your deck. But most of the time, if you make it to Act 3, you should be at least getting to the bosses of Act 3. There's very rarely a time that you lose in Act 3.
Yeah, I think that's probably what's been happening with me. I think I lose a couple times on Act 3, just getting cheese. But for the most part, yeah, I agree with you. The first act is fine for the most part. The second act is where I die most of the time.
Yeah, as the Silent, that's where you're going to die most of the time, yeah. The Silent doesn't have like really high scaling AoE stuff.
I don't know why I'm so nervous.
I'm nervous too. What the hell?
There's so much pressure, dude.
Wait, what's pressure about this?
I don't know. I just feel like every single time I get coached by someone, I have to be on my A game, so I don't feel like I'm an idiot.
Okay, but yeah, how do you think the coach feels?
I mean,
I'm the victim here. You're not.
Really?
I'm good. I'm ready.
Gotcha. Oh, you are good. Okay. So I have a timer, by the way. I've been basically counting the hours I've been doing this challenge. I'm at 27 and a half, and the hope is today by the end of this stream that I at least will beat A20. We'll see how it goes. I feel like with you, it shouldn't be that bad if I can at least get to the second boss.
Wait, what is your overall goal?
My overall goal is just to beat Ascension 20. I don't want to say the YouTube title on stream or the YouTube video title on stream because I have like an overarching thought process of how this is going to go. There's no like limit though. I'm not reaching for a goal. Like if this takes 100 hours, it takes 100 hours. It is what it is.
Okay. Well, I was just wait. When the timer ends if you beat Ascension 20.
Yeah, well, kind of. I made one caveat because people were like, why aren't you going for the hard kill? I will try to get the hard kill for the YouTube video.
Those are the slave-inspired, you know, the elitists that are like, ooh, not going for a hard kill. What a little baby.
Yeah. But for the YouTube video, I feel like I have to. No, like I feel like I'm gonna get yelled at the comments for being an idiot, not being able to beat the heart at least once.
I think if you've played a singular Ascension 20 run and you beat Ascension 20 on your second run, I think that is incredibly good. And then imagine the YouTube just like the watch time as you're like, but it wasn't over. And then you went to the hard and you beat it for your first try when your goal was only to beat the normal game like that.
That's pretty sick. I would love to hear your thought process on how you pick the starting path.
Okay.
Because let me see what I got here just so you can see it. Okay, go for it.
Okay. Do you know how normal and hard pool fights work in this game?
I didn't even know that's a thing until you just said it. So no.
So in Act 1, the first 3 combats that you find, regardless of if they're in question marks or not, will be easy pool fights. The single cultist, the single jawworm, the double louse. And then any fight after that will be your hard pool. Usually, the goal is to take 3 easy pool combats so that you can get a decent card, a good potion, and then maybe like in a single event or a card or a shop, then you hit a campfire, and then you're good to take your first elite. That's usually like the curve of how things go. So do you know how potion chance works in the game?
Someone explained it to me. It's like 20%, and then after like 2 or 3 runs, it's higher up or guaranteed.
So it's at the beginning of every act, it's 40% chance that you'll get a potion from a combat, and every time you don't get a potion, it goes up by 10%, and every time you do, it goes down. So basically, those 3 combats, you have a pretty good chance of getting a potion that can then help you kill the elite.
Well, that's it's actually great. I had no idea that was real. I was just playing the game.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
Based on what you just said. Go for it.
Act 2 and 3, there's only 2 easy pool fights, which is weird that they do it like that, but that's just how it does.
Okay, so you want to fight, basically from what you just said, you want to fight as many things as you can in the early game to get a decent start, and then you start ramping up from there.
Yeah. Okay. In general, this is something that is like really hard to get by for newer players, especially. Combats are always better than question marks. Like, there are good question marks, but like the way that generation of rare cards work, the way that potion generation works, the way that your deck truly gets better is by taking more combats. It's just like, how many combats can I take while still getting elites, while still getting like the few good question marks? But like, combat is your main thing you want to try to get.
In Act 2 and Act 3 as well, or are you just saying in Act 1?
Especially in Act 1, and then you kind of judge like based on how your deck is feeling and like how much more you need.
Okay, because I think I do a lot of risk management where I think like taking the combat isn't worth it at some point because I'd rather just get past and go to the boss because I think my deck's strong enough. Yeah, so that's usually what I could. Like Act 1's a little different, right? Because you're right. I think you do need to scale. Mm-hmm. So based on what you said, I'm thinking this path. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the fire, do the question, then fight the boss. What do you think?
Yeah, that's really good. And so when you're looking at your map as well, there's a lot of good pivot points that you want to aim for. So places that have a decision that are like vastly different from each other. So that node right under the Burning Elite is a really good pivot point. If your deck is crazy strong, maybe you got like 2 insanely good potions, yeah, take that elite. But most of the time you're going to go to the left, and then you're going to go up past the first elite, and there's that question mark right before the elite. If for whatever reason you're getting dicked because sometimes Jawworm just does 45 damage to you, you can skip the elite, right? So looking for points on the map where you can make decisions is really good.
Okay. What are your thoughts on early shop as well? Like especially at 820.
Ascension 20, I mean, like, it depends what you're going into the shop for, but yeah, if your goal is just to remove a card, I think it's fine. Okay. But I generally think that you should be going into shops with 160 gold plus so that you can guarantee to get a relic if you really see one, because there's just so many good relics that can change the game. I also think, though, if you wanted to go that super hard elite route, going to the shop with the intention of buying potions is really good.
Yeah, I've never done that personally until later in the game, so this is going to be very interesting. This has been going on for legit like 5 minutes, and I just learned more than I probably learned in the last 2 hours of my gameplay. That's crazy.
I have done what is called in the community as like over-explained runs, where you just like explain every single tiny little decimal point of the game, and you usually don't even click on the first node for over an hour. It's annoying. I hate doing it.
That's min-max to the finest, my God. That's crazy. God, I couldn't do that. There's no way. All right, I'm gonna click on this.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, I got this first. Okay, let's talk about this real fast. I'm pretty sure this is always booty cheeks, especially with this character. I never picked this one. I did it once and I regretted it. I don't think this is ever worth it as well. I'm curious to see if you actually think this is worth it.
I think taking a curse as you're starting is like really, really hard to do, especially on the silent. Again, you're the silent with the most starting cards, and Act 1 is usually like a damage race against most enemies, where you want to just deal more damage before they do, and it's less about blocking. And the silent has 5 strikes, 5 defense. No other character has that. And then also both of your starting bonus cards are defensive as well. Like, you have no aggression on this character early on, so taking another card that you then need to remove is just super duper expensive.
Okay, one more question for you, actually, now that you bring that up. When I go to a shop and I remove a card, I always remove a strike first. What are your thoughts?
I think that as the silent, you should start moving and defend first.
Interesting. Why? Because you don't have that much damage?
Yeah, because of the, You want to keep your deck slightly more offensive in Act 1, and then as you go, it gets more defensive in like Act 2 and 3. Also, I want to argue the losing your boss relic. Losing your starting relic is statistically so there's only one start that is actually better than starting by losing your boss relic, and that is the 1 HPs, the Nia's Lament. That is the only start that is statistically stronger. A lot of top level players, they stop taking that choice because it gets boring.
Okay.
Because they win too much. But I will say, for a newer player, it is much more difficult because for instance, like if you get a Snecko Eye, right? I've played 100 Snecko Eye runs. I know how to make a Snecko Eye run work. You don't, especially from the start of the game. It's very specific. It's very unique. Versus you starting with your starting relic and the same cards every single time, you get used to how to play the early game, right? Like you fought Jawworm 1,000 times with this starting deck. You fought the same enemies over and over and over, right? Like, so you're used to the consistency, and so getting that early game down is very important. So I agree with you. For a newer player, it is very difficult.
Okay, that makes sense. I think I took it once and I regretted it. So I mean, that's just one game, and I was like, confirmation bias. Oh God, I couldn't rest again. You get the 1 energy, but you can't rest anymore.
Oh,
which I thought was just
Coffee Dripper is insanely strong. Coffee Dripper is one of the strongest boss relics.
Yeah, but I feel like in the first run where like you might actually need to heal to just get past the first act, and maybe the second one, I feel like it was just over.
Maybe.
Me personally, I'm probably gonna take the remove a card from your deck.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. And you're telling me you would remove a defend first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna try your strategy and see how this goes. Well, obviously you're probably better than I am, so I don't know why I'm like acting like this.
Rather recent than I've been thinking about taking or removing defense first. Like probably within the last like year, which I know that's a long amount of time, but you know, in greater card game terms.
What made you change?
You know, there's one bald guy on the internet that has played a lot of Slay the Spire and got a lot of shit and actually quit the game because he got bullied for not removing, or he would always remove his defense first and keep all of his strikes. Northern Lion. And he stopped playing because he got so annoyed with Slay the Spire Andes. And so just to piss them off, I started doing it. And then I was like, wait a minute, it's actually really good.
You did it out of spite for Northern Lion?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I am a very spiteful person to backseaters, yeah.
I actually didn't know that Slay the Spire, that Northern Lion got kicked out. I was watching Balatro and he almost like stopped playing it because of his chat.
Yep.
I got you. Okay, God, I feel so weird playing cards, like you watching, but I'm just gonna do stuff and see what you respond with.
That was bad.
Okay, was it?
Yeah, you just lost damage by not playing the strike instead.
Oh, you're so right.
Yeah.
I saw a number and I said I don't want to take that damage, so that's why I did.
-3 in the chat. Jesus Christ, this fucking guy.
Oh God, it's already cooked. Yeah, I'm doing this and I'm just doing this. Your overall thoughts on that turn?
C. It's a C.
What would you have done?
Play the strike first.
Okay, other than that.
Nothing else. No, there's other than
okay.
that.
How's that a C? Isn't that like a B?
Well, just because of these enemies' attack patterns. They can't do their debuff attack 2 times in a row, so you know the guy on the right's always going to be attacking this turn. But you did know you're going to draw Survivor, so you're always going to be able to block the guy on the left. So.
Okay.
But they also can only do their attack 2 times in a row, so the guy on the left is always going to debuff you next turn.
All right, but what if I kill? Oh, he is debuffing. You're so right. Okay, yeah, okay.
So yeah, you kill the guy on the right, and yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. First card I played, I already misplayed. It's tough.
It's a good clip.
Tough out here.
It's a really good clip.
It's tough out here, dude. Okay. All right, first decision. This is probably where I have the most interesting, probably my most interesting decision in the entire game, because I start building my deck based on what happens in the early game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't pivot often. I don't know what you do. Me personally, I think Bane's a pretty bad card. I never want to take it, so I'm not going to take it.
Sure.
Acrobatics right now, probably not worth it. I'm okay with Sucker Punch. Your thoughts?
Yeah, so there's a lot of cards in the game that are referred to just as like strike pluses, right? They're like barely better than a strike. They just do like a little bit more. Bane and Sucker Punch are both considered strike pluses. So I think either of them are fine, whichever one you prefer. I wouldn't sleep on Bane though. Again, Act 1 is like very much a damage race, so like 1 poison card plus a Bane is really, really good. But Sucker Punch is fine. I think they're both very equal in cost, and I think your analysis of acrobatics is extremely correct.
Yeah, but you wouldn't take Bane here because you don't know if you're going to get a poison card. Like, you would have to take this card. Unless you're feeling good about like high rolling. Not high rolling, but
that logic works, yeah.
Okay. Why you say it like that?
I like damage, so I'd probably take the Bane, but again, that is not always the correct decision. Do whatever I will tell you when something is the correct decision. That is not the correct decision. It's not the wrong decision. It's not the correct decision. There's things that are even.
Okay. I get you. All right. Here's another Spicer question mark, or what do you call these events or whatever?
Yep.
How many times do you hit this button until you just give up?
Usually on floor 2, I'll just throw a run on it, but like, you know, it's It's up to you. But okay, remember what we were talking about, those pivot points, right?
Right.
You have the option
right.
to skip a bunch of elites and go to a rest set if you want to. So if you're really tilted, you could click this a million times. If you want to play it really smart, I think you click it no more than 3 times.
Okay, but so I kind of agree with you in the sense that this is so early in the run that I'm willing to go all the way, like depending on how far this goes. I'm willing to just restart the run on this if it just.
All right, let's just blame Tristan when we lose.
This is my decision, purely my decision. I'm gonna take the L here, but we get it first try. Watch.
As the lawyer, I have to advise.
I'm gonna do it again.
But I can't
easy clap.
my client.
Merchant restocks card. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. Shop's looking a little bit better. Okay, and I'm going here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You see when I told you, like, I'm so nervous here. The pressure is insane.
Fun little tidbit about this fight. So these, you can get the opposite, right? Where it's gray slime on the left and yellow slime on the right.
Okay.
If you have a little gray slime, they will always attack. They will never stop. So if you see a little gray slime, it's really good to always kill them.
And the big one doesn't always attack?
Yeah, the big one actually has an attack pattern, but the small one will always attack. For whatever reason, I don't know why they made that, but the small gray slime is he just attacks.
Okay. Interesting. I didn't even realize
in this fight specifically. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna say what my turn is, and then I'm gonna hear your grade from this. Neutralize this guy, double strike this dude, and Survivor.
Wait, neutralize who?
This dude, the spike slime.
That's correct.
Okay, beautiful. Nice. Feels good.
You're so smart.
Thank you so much. Oh my god. Okay.
Just trying to be encouraging, you know.
Great teacher. Okay, obviously I don't have a lot of decisions here. It's sucker punch, strike, defend. I think that's pretty obvious. I don't have to
How do you like Slay the Spire's draw mechanic versus Hearthstone?
In the sense of whether you throw your hand away and draw 5?
Yeah.
I think in Hearthstone the game would go too fast because you don't cycle your deck, like you just go to fatigue.
Yeah.
But I think it's really fun.
Yeah.
Like it's cool. I like the RNG about this game. This game is, dude, let's just this game is honestly one of the best games I've ever played. It's not even close.
It's insane. It's so good.
It's so good. And it makes me sad that I didn't put as many hours as other people has. Like this game is just amazing. I wish I was a content creator when this game came out. Okay. Here's another decision for you. I love this card.
I think it's a new trap.
What? Why?
Because you have to get it and then play it and then play other cards with it for it to be good. It's like so slow and so expensive, and like especially in the early game. Like right now, what the fuck is 2 more block gonna do for you?
You're right in the early game for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But why do you think the card's bad later on? I feel like at some point it saves my life.
I don't think it's as bad later on. I think it's a lot easier when you have more access to your energy, more access to draw, more access to cycle, all that stuff. But yeah, I think you're taking it like in Act 1, especially, unless like you have a very specific deck rolling. I think it's like most of the time it's pretty bad.
Okay.
But not everything in this game is like so black and white, right? Like there's obviously gonna be times where it's good.
My whole life just shattered. I just want you to know. Okay, what are your thoughts on this card? I've never taken it.
I think it's the best card right now, and I think you should take it.
What?
Yeah.
Cost 1 additional for each time you lose HP.
It's terrible late game, but it's really good now. So the mindset that I have in Slay the Spire, and I think you should have as well, is what is your next threat and how are you getting through it? You haven't gotten a potion yet. You have 1 more combat to do so. That's going to be a 60% chance of a potion. You could get one in this shop coming up, or you could just hope to get one in high roll on just normal roll on the upcoming combat. But you need some more damage in order to be able to beat that elite if you want to take it.
Okay, no, I can get behind that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, I like it. Okay.
Do you know how rare percentage works in this game?
No idea. No.
So, at the beginning of the act, you have a negative 2% chance of seeing a rare card. And every single time that you see a common card in a card reward, your rare percentage goes up. And every time you see an uncommon, it stays the same. And if you see a rare card in a card reward, it resets back to negative 2%. So the more combats that you take, the more card rewards that you take, the more likely you are to see a rare card. And elite combats, you have an even higher chance of seeing a rare card. But then once you see that rare card again, it resets.
Okay.
Except one spot in the entire game, and it is shops. Shops hold the exact same rare percentage. So you just took 2 combats, so your rare percentage built up a little bit, and then you see a shop, it will show you as many rare cards as you should be seeing based on your rare percentage, but it doesn't reset it. So shops can be really, really good if you haven't seen a rare card recently.
Okay, I had no idea that was even a thing behind the scenes, which is crazy. Wow, okay, I guess that's really good to know.
Yeah, the way I would think about it is just like, oh, I haven't seen a rare card recently, that I'm going to go take a shop. That's how I think about it.
Okay.
I don't track this shit. It's stupid to do.
Okay. There's no shot I'm ever going to track it for sure. So this is a really interesting question. I think this card's really good. Obviously, I'm not going to buy it here, but hopefully later we'll get it. Me personally, right now, I would buy this. I have enough money for the relic, and I think it's better than getting rid of a card. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, you've already removed one. Your removal's cheaper, so you can pretty easily do it later on. And yeah, I do think you get more value out of the strength gain. Yeah, since it lasts the entire run.
All right.
And it also like helps you know what you can do in the future because like you said, it makes the blade dance that you could get in the future even better because it's, multiplicatively scaling.
That card's nuts. Is that card good?
It's amazing. Yeah, shivs are insanely
Okay,
good.
let's go. We're so back. All right. I think we just play everything in hand. Okay. Oh my god, I've actually learned so much. This is actually incredible. I just want you to know. You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Oh my god. I'm gonna take that. Thoughts?
Yeah. No, it's incredible.
Okay. I actually think I'm kind of strong here. The problem with taking this elite is that you're going fire into another elite, which is maybe a little bit too spicy for my taste. And I don't want to throw a pretty good run at the moment from a double elite battle. What do you think?
Yeah, I think since you have a pretty easy elite just above the second one that you can take, I mean, you could go fucking balls to the wall and take all three. But yeah, I think it's pretty safe to go left.
Okay. Also, okay, I'm not resting here. I'm smithing. Absolutely. I think most of the time I'm smithing this or this.
Yeah, I think it's blade dance. Just because you have the strength gain. It's just so good.
Nice. I'm on the same path here. Okay. Most of the time I'm playing this. Picking this, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you have the 2 cost. Wait. Oh, it has to be 10 damage. It's a card that deals 10 damage, which is... Yeah, it's damage on card. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Teacher's learning something today.
Okay, so you can only get to destroy if you have a card that does 10 damage or more. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I'll just learn something else as well. But I think you still do this just because it's more beneficial for the run.
Yeah, so like the way that you can look at it, right, is like you have the courier, which is making things cheaper, right? So if you got 80 gold, it's technically better because your removal is 60 gold right now. But if you get 60 or below, then it's not as good because a removal right now is worth 60 gold. So yeah, I think the prey is fine. But normally when it's 75 gold for remove, it's like almost better to remove always just because, yeah, it's so expensive to remove. Okay.
In this case right now, because we got more strikes, or I'm gonna call them, what did you call them? Strike pluses or you got a term for it. Would you remove a strike here?
Yeah, I think it's fine to keep the number of strikes and defends as even as possible. But I just always think that removing the defend first on the silent is usually good early.
Okay.
But yeah, keeping the number even is fine.
All right, I think we can fight it. I'm gonna go for it. Ooh. Normally this guy sucks ass, but this actually should be a pretty easy fight based on our build. I don't think there's any decisions.
Yeah, you're just hitting.
Okay.
You're just slapping.
Okay, yes, nice. Okay, now this is where I probably have the most confusion in my mind. Would you double block here or just take the damage?
It depends on whether you're going to kill or not next turn. What's in your draw pile?
Ooh, okay, I like that. We have this, which is 8 damage.
Really good card, especially since it's going to lower the damage that is incoming by a lot.
Right.
Because you're going to give him so much strength here. On Ascension 20, when they vulnerable you are literally gaining 1 block per defend when you're vulnerable. Like, so next turn, your defends are worth 1 block. So it's like really, really, really hard. But I do think that there's a decent chance if you draw Blade Dance that you're going to kill next turn. But like, I mean, you're drawing out of a pool of 12 cards, so it's like it's a little bit low, 50%. If you draw, so you have 8 damage. If you draw Strike plus Masterful Stab, you also kill. So I think there's a lot of scenarios where you do kill. Neutralize plus Double Strike, does that kill? Sometimes, maybe, I don't know. Yeah.
So you're saying because the likelihood of killing him next turn is pretty probable, you would double defend?
Yeah.
Okay. I can get behind that. It saves you the damage. I think that's lethal.
I mean, it definitely is with your potion, but without it. 1 off.
Ooh.
Hey,
should we do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
24 damage is... So if you think about it, a block potion, right, is 12 block. So if you're blocking 12 block, it's worth it to use it, right?
Right.
And so if your potion there saved you 24 health, that's 2 block potions. That's really good.
So I don't know about you when you play games, but when I play a game for like Fallout, for example, I will keep an item forever because I don't want to use it unless I think it's absolutely perfect. And it translates over to every one of these games. That's probably one of my biggest gripes with Slay the Spire. Like I never know when to use a potion at the right time. But yeah, you're 100% right. Not being greedy is correct. Okay, so I wouldn't pick this now. I used to pick this card a lot, but I think over time I've realized it's not actually that great.
It's not.
It's between these two. This card I think is very good. Obviously, getting a potion for 1 mana is insane. But this card's also really good. I think I'd pick this one. I'm curious to see what you say.
Piercing Wail is a lot better the later into the game. There's no enemies in Act 1 that do multi-attacks outside of a couple of bosses. So Piercing Wail really, really scales in the later portion of the game, whereas Alchemize is always going to be good. So yeah, I think that Alchemize is usually a better decision here.
Okay. We got this one. Oh man.
It's really good.
That's nuts. That's nuts. Okay. I do think we're actually very strong.
What's
let me just see what the
top
path.
map? Yeah.
The path's looking like. So if we go here, we have to fight something else. We're probably going this way depending on how this fight goes, but maybe this is definitely safer for sure. We could, I think, maybe go here.
I think
so we have.
Right. I think there's a good chance that you can take both elites.
You would think we're going this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay. All right. I want you to know that me personally, I think I would have bitched out. I wanted to go this way and see how the question marks would have gone before the elite.
Do you ever? So you're a League of Legends player, right?
Yeah.
Remember Civ HD?
Yeah, I do.
Remember what he used to say on LeBlanc? He used to say, "If you have 1 HP, you are ready to go."
Oh, okay. And that's the logic you use in this game?
A little bit. I just think that HP is a resource, and it
For sure.
35 health is really not that as scary as you might think it is. You could definitely go into this floor and die. Like Lagavulin could potentially kill us here, but it also couldn't. So who knows? Let's do it.
Okay. I'm gonna bring you another logic that I have, which is playing to win and playing not to lose, which is also I think a concept in League of Legends they use a lot. But in card games in particular, it is important to note when you should play not to lose, which means just protecting yourself and going for the kill later, or playing to win. In this case, what you want to do is to go for the reward and actually try to win the game at a stronger pace.
Yeah, so another piece of logic here is like the left path is a lot of question marks, and you're gonna get a fight. Do you know how combats and like question marks work and everything?
You just go ahead and explain it. I don't think you have to ask.
Okay. I like to ask. All right, I just did a thing with Ots Darva, and he knew like half of this shit, and I felt like an idiot for like trying to explain things.
Dude, I'm just telling you right now, I am playing this game at face value. I haven't looked anything beyond just that's an enemy, I'm gonna fight it.
Right. So when you enter in on like the beginning of the beginning of an act, if you enter into your first question mark room, there's a bunch of percentages of chances that room is going to be an event, a question mark, a chest, or a shop, right?
Okay.
And as you go up and you get more and more question marks, the chances of it just being an event goes down, and the chances of it being a fight and a relic and all of the shops and everything goes up. Obviously, you can't get a shop right after a shop, but you can get a shop right before a shop. But in general, it is 10% more of a chance of a fight every single time that you don't see a fight.
Okay.
So if you take 3 question marks and you don't see a fight, it's gone up 30%, and the next question mark is going to be a 40% chance of being a fight. But after floor 6, it also adds on the floor number that you're on for that act. So if you're on floor 7 of the act, and it's your 4th question mark, you have a 47% chance of getting a fight. But you are going into the boss right now. You're going into a Guardian fight. Guardian is the easiest Act 1 boss. It's pretty difficult to lose if you're going in with a formidable deck. But you probably need like a few more things to be able to beat it, right? Like that's your next goal in mind. That the next goal is defeating Guardian. And if you go left and you like super low roll and you get no combats, you might not get what you need in order to be able to defeat Guardian. But if you go right, you might go in at a lower HP, but you're going to take less damage and have a better chance at winning.
Okay. No, I can't buy it.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this fight, I have learned because this is the boss I probably fight the most. I don't know why. Like my best friends, I always target this guy first.
Just
Your
whichever
thoughts?
outside guy has the less HP. So this one I would go for the right guy.
Oh, okay. Sure. So I guess the one question is, do you just use every resource on him? Like, do I even you neutralize this guy for sure, right? Just to make sure he dies as soon as possible.
Yeah.
What is this again? Vulnerable? Ooh.
I think you could potentially use a vulnerable potion if you really wanted to. I think it's a little bit better against the single target guys, so I would probably save it here, especially since you have the kunai. Your worst scenario here is not drawing Blade Dance until turn 3, so that your deck reshuffles and you don't see Blade Dance again. But hopefully that won't happen. That'd be really sad.
Okay. In terms of order, it's this. Unless I want to block. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess they both apply 1 week. Okay. Do you ever block here?
You could block 1. You're gonna get the decks, and so look at your draw pile right now. And like, how often are you not going to draw a kill next turn? And if you don't draw a kill, are you going to be able to block effectively? Right? Like,
okay, yeah, I see.
You're going to need 2 strikes or 1 Blade Dance to kill, or like something good out of a potion. So, but if you draw defend, survivor, you're blocking for 12 plus 9. You're fully blocking. So like, there's no real draw next turn that absolutely sucks for you. So you can mitigate damage here by blocking.
Okay, I like that logic. This is good. This is good. Okay.
Yay, Blade Dance, yay.
The Blade Dance is great.
Yeah.
But we start with this every single time.
No, I don't think so.
Really? Why?
Because I think you can get more. Well, you definitely want to start. I mean, like, you don't always start with it. I do think you are going to use it this turn, but I don't think that. I don't want to tell you like, yes, always play Alchemize. But
no, right. But sorry, when I said that, I mean like you always start with this first because the potion that you get might change your play.
Yeah.
If we're min-maxing here, so I would always do this first, which is, I mean, I guess we might defend or strike. We'll see. We're definitely playing this. So 2 go here, and then which one would you? I guess you focus on the one that has less health.
Usually that's who I'll try to like. I'll just like blindly hit because I don't really feel like doing all the min-maxy shit. But like you can think about it like, am I gonna kill in 2 turns or 1 turn? Like how do I get hit the less amount? But yeah, I don't really. That's a lot of brain power. So yeah.
Okay, sure, we'll go here. In this case, strike versus defend. So you're talking about what am I going to potentially draw here? I'm only taking 10 damage a turn now, so I could just mitigate damage. I think this is fine.
Yeah, and you know you're full blocking next turn, so you know you're doing all right. Which honestly was probably a reason why we maybe should attack the left one because we knew we were so okay. But
oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Who cares?
Sure. So this is 10, so we could just do this. Okay. Whew. I don't know why this is so stressful. Okay, so we can kill the guy on the.
So insanely well. Fuck you. Sorry.
What the hell?
No, it's good job.
Whoa!
Keep it up.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Listen, I'm a card game prodigy. I don't know if you knew that. I don't know if your chat's telling you.
Look at your draw pile real quick. What do you got coming up? Are you going to be able to kill... What? How much damage do we have? We have 13. Plus A is 21. 20... Are we killing is like what I'm looking for right now. Is like, are we killing in this rotation?
So if you're saying if I do the damage, so that's 30.
Yeah.
I mean, if I drew
damage?
absolutely perfectly, what is that? That's 13 plus 8 plus 7. I mean, technically, if I drew all 4 of these cards, yeah.
Okay. Then I think it's correct to strike and not defend for 2. Because otherwise you're going to hit a turn where they're going to attack again and just deal 10. So.
Yeah, especially because he's not attacking here. Sure, I can get behind it. Yeah. Okay.
And hopefully you just don't draw shittily. I kind of hope you do because you deserve it.
What the
fuck?
Fuck? Who? Yo, what? Holy moly. All right. Murder this guy. Get out of here. Okay. Ooh, strawberry's not bad. Big fan. Let's see what we got. Okay, so I didn't take Bane. So I'm not sure how good Deadly Poison is. What's that? Vulnerable Potion lethal? I mean,
no,
was
it?
It
artifact. No, shut the fuck up, chat.
Oh, fucking let's go, dude. Oh, Mike, what they're telling me it was. Dude, I love that you just snapped back. Okay,
so
he said no, they didn't have it. He used it on the week. Chat, whatever, fuck it. We're already past it. It's fine. Okay.
Literally, it's 10 damage. Shut the fuck up. Just because you can save 10 health doesn't mean shit. It's not worth it. He literally has 2 potions, and he is not getting a 3rd one. It's not like his slots are filled.
All right, for the card here, I have never taken this card. I think it might be okay with this specifically, but maybe I think it's probably bad. I'm not sure if I take Deadly Poison because I have no poison synergy. It's not the worst card to take. This card's also fine, but I think in the current build, I'm not happy to take it either.
So there's actually a really good reason why Skewer is pretty good here. Actually, aside to the strength. You can use Skewer at 0 energy to proc your kunai.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So I think
even
Skewer is pretty solid.
so if you cast it and it does 0 damage, it still counts as playing a strike.
Yep.
Okay.
And also you have Happy Flyers, so sometimes you'll get 4 energy and like it's pretty good burst. And then also with the vulnerable potion, it's going to be pretty effective against elites. Then your next elite is always going to be a single target elite. So yeah.
How do you know that?
Because you never get the same elite 2 times in a row unless you get the Dead Adventurer event. But if you're taking elite nodes, you'll never get the same elite 2 times in a row. So it's a 50-50 chance next time that you have Gremlin Knob or Lagavulin. You never do that?
Okay. No. No, I do not. Oh my god, these guys. Okay, I probably am going to use the energy potion here and then use this first.
Yeah.
Just to see what I got. Because maybe we get the explosive one. Thorns.
It's pretty good for next act. I think you're still in really good shape for this fight, though.
Yeah, it seems fine because Masterful Stab should just one-shot this guy.
Yeah.
So we can get... I think we're doing this no matter what. Okay, so we probably... If we could do 2, it kills one of these. So I want to use 2 other mana first. Can I kill this guy? I could also neutralize this guy and kill, and I don't take 5 damage if I just that point. Okay.
Yeah.
And actually, I can even block in between, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so do this. You hate one in particular? Or doesn't matter?
Yeah, definitely the front one. He's uglier.
Okay. All right, fair enough. You gonna coach him in Hearthstone? Have you ever played Hearthstone?
I played Hearthstone a lot in the first couple of years, and lately I play Arena. I like.
Oh, you do play the game?
Yeah. Okay. I like a couple years ago, I was doing like the classic like streamer donates to smaller streamers. I had like 100 concurrents, but they just donate way too much money to me. And so I was donating to streamers, and I found Save File 17, and he had like he was like holding like 15 to 20 concurrents at the time, and I started watching him religiously. I thought he was really funny, and now he's like killing it. And he has a bunch of viewers, and I'm really happy.
He's doing very well.
Yeah.
He has a phenomenal voice. His voice is insane.
So good.
It hits your eardrums really nicely.
His humor is so dry. I think he's upset the entire time, and then he just hits you with like a sleeper joke, and I'm like, what the hell? I love this. He's so funny.
He is good. There's a lot of good arena creators. There's a lot of really good ones. For this case right here, what are your thoughts on Dagger Sprite? That's the one I would probably pick.
Yeah, I think it's pretty solid. Again, scales with your strength. You need some AoE. It's blah, blah, blah. It's pretty good. The only thing that I'm like getting nervous about is you really don't have that much defensive, but you do have the kunai, so it's like pretty okay. I think like we were decently solid going into the fight. I do think that Liquid Memories is probably a better potion than the Thorns potion right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I'd discard this one and take that.
Yeah,
I don't agree because I think this potion, other than Distilled Chaos, is the best one. What are your thoughts?
Out of like the potions that every character can get.
You know what? I couldn't even tell you any of the other potions that other characters get because I haven't played like any of them. I've only played basically to give you history here. I did a video last year where I played each character to see if I could beat the Spire for it, and I one shot every single character.
Yeah, Ascension 0 is very easy, especially if you're a card gamer.
And then yeah, so this one I was like, for this video, what character did I like the most? And I think the Watcher was probably the one I had the second most fun with, but the Silent was the one I thought was the coolest.
The Watcher's really easy too. Everybody would make fun of you if you thought you were cool.
Okay, good.
That. Yeah,
good.
You'll be respected for the Silent.
Let's go. Love to see that. That's the one thing I don't need is more YouTube comments telling me I'm shit. Would you go left or right here? I think personally, I'm a little nervous for this. Now you think you might say that we could do it, but I don't know. I'm too scared. I'd probably go here.
I'm going left every time.
You're going left every time? But like this run is so good.
I think you're dying 20% of the time in the left, and I think that's good enough for the gain that you get out of it. Your rare percentage is pretty low right now because you just recently saw Doppelganger like one fight ago. So the elite could like help you just sniff out one more and maybe get something really, really good. Like if you got like an AI right now, like you'd be popping off.
Okay, sure. I'm willing to try.
Yeah, and I think you're always using the vulnerable potion at the very least. You might use 2 potions here, maybe even 3.
We use this right now, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is good. This is good. This is good. Doesn't really matter. Okay. 6. Oh, okay. Interesting. So this happens no matter what. How much damage is this?
You have lethal.
16, 24, 32, 32. I mean, it's very close.
You have lethal with your second potion, so it's only 6 damage. It's not the most that you're dodging, and you're also not getting another potion.
12.
Do you have another attack in your drop pile? Like, are you always killing next turn? You look at your drop pile. Yeah, you have Blade Dance. So you're always killing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but hold on. These do 12, so it's 12, 24, 32.
Yeah, 36.
Okay. Yeah. Is it worth doing this first then?
No, it doesn't.
This does 10. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't say me. Yeah. Is the music muted on purpose? Yeah. For the YouTube video, like having music and doing cuts is really, really bad.
Hold on. I'm doing math in my brain.
Okay.
I'm using my brain for once. What the fuck is this? What the hell?
I mean, this does. Even though this costs 0, this I think it's lethal with Masterful Stab, isn't it?
It is, but you're only saving 6 health, right? So like, how much is 6 health worse? And you want to get the alchemize off next turn so that you can have 2 potions. And so like, is it better to defend here? Like, do you always have lethal next turn with the -1 skewer? Like, if you only skewer for 2, because then it's 24.
Oh, you're saying
you do always have lethal, I think, right? So yeah, you can defend here and take even less.
All right.
Yeah, like
okay.
2 damage is not worth the potion. Yeah, then you can get the alchemize off.
Oh yeah, we can do that first. Let me get this. Big.
Oh, huge.
Okay, nice. Good. I love that. Okay. I have never taken reflex in my life, even in discard builds. That's probably wrong. I probably should have taken it at some point, but I never did.
Is so good, but obviously not here. Yeah.
Flying knee. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world here, but at this point, I'm not super happy with it. And same as poison stab.
Yep. You're just gonna overload yourself with attacks and then not be able to defend yourself in later combats. Yeah. So
I would. Okay.
Solid skip. I mean, I think the relic that you got was insane for Act 2. There's so much damage in Act 2.
The kunai?
No, the anchor. The anchor. I think
the anchor
is like the turn 1s in Act 2 are bonkers damage.
I agree with you. Those fucking bastards who steal my gold. I hate those guys.
So yeah, you're in really good shape.
Do I take 4 damage or do I just?
I would just look at
give
one
up
potion.
20?
Yeah, you might find something that's way better.
You think these are like not great? Ugh.
They are pretty great, actually. No, you're right. Minus 20.
I'm okay with that. I actually think 20 gold versus 4 life. I actually think is worth it. I'm not even trolling. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah. Like just with how low we are.
Okay. So you were talking about the chance of actually fighting a mob through a question mark. Mm-hmm. It's pretty likely at this point. Well, it's more likely than it was definitely at the start because we haven't fought one yet.
Yeah, you can just roughly think about like what question marks you haven't seen, right? And there's like a lot of pretty good ones that like remove a card from your deck for 75 gold, or maybe the matching game and you can get a legendary card, or like whatever. Like there's a bunch of things that you could get. Or you could just get the guy that wants to give you a doubt and you say no, and then it's a waste of a floor. Or you can get stabbed and then you go have to rest at the campfire. Or you get a combat and it was useless, and why are we thinking about this? So like probably just take a combat.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got you. Okay. Do we want to use a potion here?
I don't think you need to, and I think your potions are pretty good for the next fight, but like also you could find something that's like even better.
Okay. I can get behind that.
So like, it's up to you. Honestly, I would probably use it just because like I'm a little greedy little son of a bitch that I would use the liquid memories. I would just like get a kunai proc here somehow.
So I would use this first then. Mm-hmm. And then use liquid memories. Okay. Sure. I can bind it.
Yeah, and especially since you're like not taking any damage or anything. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so good.
This is just striking. So we're not taking any damage. And we get dexterity. Okay.
Yeah, that's +1 dex next combat, and you're gonna guarantee proc him before he can get his big attack off. So like, you're swimming in it right now.
This is actually a very, very good. Is that better than that?
Fucking idiot! God damn it! Stupid Hearthstone players just holding the resources.
Listen.
Oh, use the flame strike next turn. No, dude, like,
bro, you can't talk shit on my Hearthstone plays, bro. I'm insane. Okay, insane. I don't think I take this. No, I don't think I take this. I think both these are better. Let's do it. I'm taking that.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty good.
Okay, I just didn't say anything. I just hovered over it.
All 3 of these cards are actually really good for like what your deck is trying to do in the future. I even think concentrate like with skewer, it's really good. Like if you get a runic pyramid here, runic pyramid is the best relic in the entire game because then it just makes you Hearthstone plus Slay the Spire, and it's like amazing, right? Like
so. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't ever take it.
I think I literally the best relic in the game. Okay, wait, hold on. I have heard something, and I need to confirm this with you before I shit on you for it.
Sure, go for it.
Because I've been doing that a lot, and I don't want to do that out of
it's okay.
Out of character.
It's okay.
Do you dislike Snekoi?
I don't. It's not that I dislike it. It's more like the RNG aspect of the card scares me, and I'd rather just be more consistent.
You play Hearthstone and you're scared of RNG, bro.
Yeah, but like, listen, it's this game. I don't know if you knew this. I am incredibly unlucky. Like, there are countless moments in my Hearthstone career where I
was
just
watching your most recent YouTube video, and you said YouTube Raren is extremely lucky. Pretty sure you said that.
Well, that's because we, out of like the 4 hours, we take the best parts of it, right? And this, like, you know that, like, you take it's content, but you gotta make sure you show the moments. Most of the time, my RNG I think is below average. I'm just being honest.
That's fair.
Maybe that's not true, but that's how I remember it. So Sneeko Eye scares me because there are moments where I have gone against the actual the Sneeko guy, and he has rolled me because of it. Because of the thing. So I'm very scared of it.
Just because there is a person out there in the world named Sneeko that is a very negative person in our environment, I would really appreciate it if you would stop calling.
Sorry. I'm just not a fan of it personally. I'm gonna grab this, by the way. So I mean, in the right build, if I have a lot of 3-cost cards, I'm about it. For sure.
Okay, so if we come across Sneeko Eye, I'll explain how it's actually the best relic in the game. Other than that, I won't bother you with the explanation. And like,
wait, did you say it's the best one in the game?
It's like the second best, yeah.
Other than the pyramid.
Yeah, well, I really think like it's like pyramid, then Pandora's box, and then if you have like all your strikes and defense. Yeah.
What, are you sure you play this game? What the fuck?
Let me guess, you're taking energy relics every single time?
I mean, not always. I like the discard one that gives me 1 energy, so I guess that counts as well. I'm a fan of. I like the house. I actually love the house. What? I think the house is good.
You're Twitch chat brained.
No, I'm not. There's no way. I don't listen to my Twitch chat at all. I actually get mad at them because they're backseating me, even though I'm better than them.
So then you take Tiny House out of spite because they're telling you to take the good thing.
Yes. Okay. Actually, yes. Okay. I'm very spiteful.
Then I actually approve. Approve. Never mind. I'm on your side.
Okay. Now, when it comes to here, I can't. I'm really bad with bosses still, but there's one that you want to be at a lower life. But this is not this one. So we're gonna go. Okay.
We're not gonna rest.
You don't want to rest here.
Absolutely not.
What would you upgrade? I'm very curious to hear.
So the main reason why energy relics are not as good as a newer player thinks is because every single character in the game has a lot of resources to manage their own energy. And one of those resources is upgrading your cards to cost less mana. It's literally that. So I think that both your energy upgrades here are very viable options. I think your Neutralize or Sucker Punch is a really viable option. I think Skewer is a really viable option. Honestly, whatever is most comfortable to you. I just think that any time, so like we're looking at our HP right now. You have 21 HP, right?
Yeah.
If you were to rest, we would like take a screenshot and be like, did you lose more than 21 HP? If you didn't, it wasn't worth resting. Because you're going to heal so much after this boss fight that like, it doesn't really matter. So like, if every single time that you rest and it is not worth it, you are putting yourself super far behind in the game. So like, you really need to get like as risky as possible while staying within a relatively intelligent means. But I think with the kunai, I really think you have a strong chance of beating this guy. If you lose, like, oops.
Okay.
Whoopsie.
If I was gonna upgrade, I think I'm upgrading this. I love upgrading this card. I think it's like one of the best ones to upgrade. One thing that does scare me about this boss is that he has like the thorns or skills, whatever you want to call them. So upgrading this is probably not great. So I would be this, or this. Those are the 3 I'd go for.
Yeah, whichever. So another thing to like think about too is like a lot of people always like they upgrade their best cards, right? Like Alchemize, it's one of your best cards right now. It's golden. Ooh, cool. But you also only use it once in a combat, so you're only getting the value of its buff one time versus Neutralize. And a lot of times that's good if you really need to get it off. Like every single combat, you need to get off Terror or else your deck sucks. That's awesome. Upgrade it so you can get it off more. But like, yeah, it's also like thinking about if I upgrade Skewer or Neutralize, I get to play it 1 billion times, and so I get the value of it so much more.
Okay. I'm gonna do this one. Let's see how it goes. I'm praying we don't die here because this run's insane. Okay, I'm using this, and I'm doing this.
Sure.
Let's see what we got. Oh,
the best potion in the game. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have to cast that, right?
No.
That sounds
Not
awful
yet.
with our deck. That sounds really bad.
No, that's once I realized that I was wrong about needing to rest, and then I say, oh, well, good thing we have Nekawai, just like I planned.
Okay. I personally think I'm doing this because it's the most value.
Why would you not play the Blade Dance?
Oh, wait a minute. Blade Dance is worth more damage than 1 mana for the score.
It's more damage, and you're getting off Kunai proc.
I got you. Okay, so then we do this. Okay. You're so right. That's a lot of damage. All right, let's see how this goes. 36, I can proc. Wait, I can proc him in 4 damage. So he will swap, and then he stops attacking. So I think this is a good turn to play this. We do this. I guess we just play everything besides the
make sure that when you're doing it, you're getting him as close to procking as possible so that you can get one last big swing in. So yeah, just don't make sure you don't play the Masterful Stab first. Like after the Terror. So you can get him like to like 1 health until he procs, and then you can do the most damage.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is probably the most. Yeah.
Well, no, it's actually perfectly procking him.
Oh!
Sorry, that's what I was trying to say, and I didn't get the words out. My bad. You can still play everything. You get another Kunai proc. Your defends are doing a lot right now.
We're chilling, yeah, we're chilling. Okay, so this is 10. He has 4. We do not want to die here. I'm just making sure what we have here. Okay. So I think defending here is good. Honestly, in this case, with most of my builds, I probably wouldn't even do damage here.
I think you neutralize just because it'll save you damage next turn.
I'd big agree with that. So you like neutralize and just defend and pass?
Yeah, because neutralize is going to make you take it's going to make you take 3 less damage this turn, and then what is it? 8 less damage next turn. So like overall, it's far more than.
And you're saying that because you know that he's going to do a bigger attack next turn.
He's going to do the ×2 attack. Yeah, 8 × 2,
okay,
or 6 × 2 once you weaken him.
Yeah. Okay, I can get behind that. Sure. Okay, then we pass. Okay, I've never been at such a low life total like this, so I'm kind of stressing, but we should be all right. So this case is weird because again, I don't think we really want to attack. Is just survivor on itself enough? Yep. Big. Okay, so now we can go on. We need to do 50 damage.
Yeah.
So again, we probably want to play this first. I think this card always gets played, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is happening. Oh my god, these do so much damage. What the fuck?
Because you have your cultist potion.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
And then so here you need to make sure you play all 3 of your attacks so you get another Kunai proc.
You're right. This one you said we can cast at 0, but it doesn't matter. So we can actually still use the defend here, but he's not going to do damage regardless, right?
Yeah. So you just do that, sucker punch, and the skewer.
Holy moly. And our ritual's going insane. Big. Double defend neutralize.
You probably can get another attack off too.
Oh, yeah, we probably. He's gonna do. Yeah. Okay. This is fine. Yeah.
You'd even get another Kunai proc if you had more mana. I would say it would be worth it just for 1 damage. But
I would agree with you too. Okay. Double. Okay. So Blade Dance is a lot of damage in return.
So this enemy is like the one enemy in the game that has scales versus thorns. Thorns is every time you deal attack damage, take damage back. Scales, or sharp hide, is once per attack, take the damage. So even if you use dagger spray, you only take 4 damage.
Oh.
Because it has the little scales icon that you get for bronze scales. It looks like bronze scales. It makes you think it's scales, but yeah, it's sharp hide.
Wait, that's actually okay. I've never realized that either. So you're saying, wait, you wanted dagger spray here
after you defend? Yeah, but yeah,
just because it's just so much damage. Okay, we get this is fine. Okay, that's really it. What the hell? Okay, can we have lethal here?
Yes.
Okay, you sure? Yeah, I have to do the math. Can you give me a sec? Okay, we're good. All right. Dude, I've had so many moments where I say to myself, this is for sure lethal. And then I get absolutely cooked. Okay, I love this card with all my heart. But I am starting to notice that as I got into higher ascensions, it's gotten worse and worse.
Yeah, it's really bad.
This card is giga nuts. This is the best card here by far. Yes. So if we're not taking this, we're taking this. What is this? That's awful. Okay.
Yeah, so there's like ways to think about your damage in the game. And there's like front-loaded damage and scaling damage. And that's what unload is. Like, it's like if you were really lacking just like hitting dudes early on, I would definitely recommend unload. But like, yeah, it's like what unload and like glass knife and die kind of fit the niche of.
Okay. This is where probably your insight's going to come really handy. All right. We have this card. Alchemize, which makes me believe that this card is very good.
Yep.
I do like the bell, even though we do get the curse. We could probably remove the curse the second we get to a shop, so I'm not too worried about that.
Can't remove the curse.
You can't remove the curse. I'm just trolling. It's
You
fine.
know, there's actually a speedrunner hack in order to be able to remove the curse.
I did not. What is it?
So whenever the curse like shows up on your screen, if you go to the settings and you go to abandon run, and it'll like give you the confirmation, and then you hit double escape, it will get rid of that card. And they use it when you take Pandora's box and you get like the 10 cards offered to you. You can do that skip to get rid of all of those cards, so they just get down to like the 3 good cards that they've taken.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is that what that there's like an IGN video where it's like developers react to Slay the Spire speedrun. Is that what that is?
Yep.
Or is that something different? Oh
No, they
shit,
use
I
that
never
exact
actually
skip, yeah.
Okay, I'll probably actually have to watch that now that I'm more invested into this game. Okay, this one's booty cheeks. Thoughts?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
It's takeable,
so-
but it's not. Yeah, I would not say it's a priority unless you really needed it, but like you don't.
Okay, so I personally here would take this just because we do have Alchemize, but I'm not against this one at all. What do you think is the correct decision?
Sacred Bark, like on paper, is so insanely good, but I fucking hate it. But it is the best by far. It is the best here. But like, I've never had a run that like, I'm like, wow, thank God we had Sacred Bark. You know, like.
Interesting. I've actually had runs where I've been like, thank God I took this
And you know,
card.
well, like, you know why
I'm just
though?
rolling.
You know why? It's because it is not consistent. And I know that I gave you shit earlier for the RNG shit, but I actually do very much like the consistency in this game. I was lying. And so like,
Wow.
yeah, Sacred Bark with Alchemize, like you're hoping that you get like a good string of potions, but you could just like get a string of plated armors and it's just like, oh, cool. I get 8 plated armor per fight. That's my boss relic. Very cool.
Okay, so I can get behind your logic. You're saying that this on average is just more consistent and will help you in runs.
Do you
more
know
often.
that Calling Bell does have some sort of like it does have like some not the opposite. What's the opposite of RNG?
Consistency? I don't
Sure.
know.
It always gives you 1 rare relic, 1 uncommon, and 1 common relic.
Okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, all right. I'm down to take this. I'm down to take it, sure.
Okay. Oh
Let's see.
shit.
We'll see what we got it. Me personally, that's great.
That's really good.
That's good.
These are all
okay.
amazing.
Does
That's
this proc before? Does that proc before the? Oh no, it procs. Oh my, wait, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's really nuts.
All right,
This run
we're
is so
back.
good.
We're so back, dude. This is the A20 run. I only needed you for one
If you
run.
learn anything from this video, viewers, learn that Sacred Bark sucks balls.
That was, okay. No, I don't know that in
No,
particular,
it's
but
so
that was nuts.
bad.
That was nuts.
Always
Okay.
take Calling Bell.
So let's start back with the starting path here, because again, this is probably the hardest decision I make per run is the start of each act. Okay, so I only have 187 gold. We do have the courier, which is kind of great. So I wouldn't be against going to a shop pretty early and see what we get. We could actually not do that and go to this shop, because at least we'll get more gold and then we can decide where we go from there. This is kind of bad because I'm basically, actually, I mean, it's not too bad. If the shop's not good, we can go to the next one. We're fighting elite regardless, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah.
Give me like
So-
a slow scroll up to the top, just so I can see everything and take it all in.
Oh,
what
so
if
you
we-
go super far back.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if we did
Interesting.
triple elites? Starting with the
Why?
burning elite, you get so much value. Isn't that what
Dude.
Hearthstone's all about? Is value?
Not anymore. You have not played standard in a hot minute if you think that's the case.
Oh no, my bad. Sorry.
Buddy, it's straight Yu-Gi-Oh at this point. I think you're okay. Listen, I like fighting elites and I like getting a lot more relics because yeah, obviously they're very good. But again, I'm here to win. I'm not here to just risk it for all the marbles here. Like
I
I think a win would be sick. So me personally, I don't know about 3 elites. I can maybe get behind 2 depending on how it goes. Where would you start? I'm just very
So
curious
like
to
if
hear
we
your
did
logic.
3 and we won the run, then you'd be like, wow, this like Frost Prime guy's like really good, and like, whoa, he's teaching me so much.
Yeah, I mean, I was going into the same logic before we even talked.
Okay.
So you're just confirming it.
Step 1 is a refresher for Act 2. You get those 2 normal fights before you get into the hard
Right.
pool, right?
Right.
So usually it like kind of fits like the same bill, because there's a lot of fights in Act 2, like hard pool fights that feel harder than elite combats, but you don't get the elite combat rewards, namely the shelled parasite and the fungal rat. Like
Oh,
that fight
Is that the,
feels like an elite fight.
Is the parasite the avocado looking motherfucker? Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
that guy's a run under.
Yeah, and then the fungal rat is just like little icing on the cake, like a little tantalizing little demon, like kill me first, incoming 31 damage. Yeah. So yeah, there's like I try to keep like the same sort of mantra as Act 1, and again, this isn't always, but I think it's a good just a good baseline of like getting through your easy pool fights to get a little more power, and then look for an elite combat if you can find it. So.
Okay. Yeah. So you think this is probably the start then you want to take?
Yeah, I think that, or even the path to the left of it, because you can go up to that question mark and you're at a pivot point where, like, if we for whatever reason get like a wraith form or something insanely strong, we can go for the burning lead. I think we are very borderline being strong enough. We have 3 strength innate with really good potions. Like we're really strong right now. But I also think that there's a good possibility that we go left and we go up and we take those 2 elites and then potentially a third.
But you want to skip the shop entirely?
Yeah, we have the courier, so like we always get value out of shop no matter what.
Okay, here's a question for you. Does the shop, like, is this shop already generated with the cards that it's offering?
No.
Okay, so it only generates when you actually click on the shop. Because like I was bringing that up to my chat.
The seed always knows the next relics that you're going to see. But if you go to the shop, you'll see it there. If you go to the elite, you'll get it as a reward.
I get you.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start here. Enough for it. Well.
Just like the next relic that you would have gotten would have been Bag of Prep. But you got it from the Calling Bell.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Would have been Bag of Prep, Panagraphs, or Duvidal, just depending, because it's like it guarantees you 1 rare, 1 common, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Those are the next relics you would see.
Okay, I think we can one-shot at least one of these for sure.
Yeah, so I would do the back guy, because the back guy has the bigger attack on turn 3 if they decide to attack.
Okay. I also think we're probably going to play this turn.
Yeah, just don't do it until you have enough room in hand.
Yeah. So, all right, so you're saying the back guy first? Okay. I would have gone with the guy who had lower health, but you probably know the attack patterns. Okay.
Well, yeah, so they always do their first 2 11 attacks, and then they have a 50% chance of attacking again, and the front guy will do 14, the back guy will do 18. So it's just like slightly less damage.
Okay. Wait, do we even need to do this? I think so, yeah. We need to get cards off my hand. So if I play this, we have 6.
There's a setting that you can see the numbers of the cards.
Is there? Mm-hmm. Oh, where is that?
Show quick card select keys.
Hold on, I'm blind. Give me a sec. Oh, yeah, okay, so. Oh my God, where have you been? Jesus.
Yeah, and so you can use the number keys to pick them up if you want, but like it's literally just tells me how many cards is in my hand. Like,
yeah, that is actually incredible. Okay, hold on.
Spray. Use the dagger spray.
You think it's worth it?
Yeah.
Okay, so then.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I can find you.
Yeah, and then I think with your how much damage is you're doing? What, like 7 damage a strike? Oh yeah, so you're not killing, but I think 1 damage is worth a potion. So yeah, I think you should use that potion and then take the alchemize.
Okay, I get what you mean. I think he's dead, yeah, because we had the those shifts plus. So we can do this. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Wait, I'm a terrible teacher.
You're good. You're good.
Chaos. It's so good.
I think it's the best potion.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing.
It's insane.
I love this card with all my heart.
I think I do think backflip is insanely good. I think you're correct. I think acrobatics, just because it says plus, is just way better here.
Just because it's plus.
Literally just because it's a free upgrade. Yeah, free upgrades are so good because the chances of you on Ascension 20 getting upgrades right now are so insanely low that if you get a card that is already good, worth taking, and then is upgraded, it's like a no-brainer to me.
It's worth it. Okay, so this specific event is probably my least favorite one.
Yeah, it's kind of shit.
So what I often do is I pick one and then I pick the one next to it and then I only hover this one until maybe I see a card that I want to try to go for.
No, I wouldn't hover it. I think you can like continue to go because you just know where you can fall back on if you get a curse, so you don't pick another one.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So like you're saying this, we don't want this.
Now you go back because fucking Christ, normality would decimate us. Yeah, I don't think you need another one of those. But like also it's not bad if you got it, so you could use it to scout more. But like,
yeah.
So shit. Oh,
good. That's fine. I hate that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying we just go here rather than
I think you definitely go to the
shop.
question mark nodes to see what happens.
Okay, sure.
Ooh, decent fight.
Ooh. Oh my God, I love these numbers.
9 cards and 10 block. Your early game is set.
This potentially might be the run for the heart, honestly. Potentially.
We just need some
If we
hard
were-
stuff. The heart is
We
like
do.
a hyper-specific fight that you need heart-specific
Oh,
things
okay.
for.
So you have to pick cards specifically for it going into it.
Yeah. But you usually, like, halfway through Act 2 to Act 3 is where you start prioritizing those things. If you see something, like, on the Ironclad, if you see, like, a disarm really early on, you can take that because it's just good throughout the entirety of the run, but yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so we want to at least kill one of these. We could probably just murder this guy real fast. These will do.
I would focus on the guy that's about to buff his strength, because if you neutralize one of them, they do 0 damage, so you, like, don't even have to worry about them. And then I would just focus on the guy that's buffing himself, because they can, like, quickly ramp up.
Okay, so you want to neutralize probably the one that's still low health, though?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you want to murder this guy. Okay, I can combine it. I think what I would do before this conversation is probably just focus on one of them to make sure that they don't have any interactions. But you're saying the buff is worth killing first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. We don't have enough room for Blade Dance. Do I want to use a strike? We don't want to use this because we don't want to spend all our mana. I mean, this one shots, but then this guy does damage to us.
It doesn't one shot because of the half damage.
You take half damage?
Yeah, they take half damage. When they're in the air.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, I would do
Holy
a strike
shit.
and then Blade Dance. Because then you're guaranteed to knock him down.
You know what's crazy is I don't think I've ever realized that.
This guy plays so fast, doesn't he, chat? That's
I play
I
so
love that.
fast.
I love that, though. I play so insanely fast as well. So what's the best play here?
Okay, so I would like to murder this guy, but you're saying he's going to do nothing, so we don't want to do that.
No, I think you can kill him.
You want to kill him?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Just strike him. Strike him down like the dog he is. We're not taking any damage, so that's good. So we could do this. I'm honestly not. I would think about using this just because I do think we have the cards still, right? Like I'm not. Can we just like discard? What's your thoughts on discarding this?
If you find a better potion, sure. Yeah, like if you come up across Alchemize and you can get through this fight without doing anything, it's fine to discard it and then get a new potion. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. You want? I don't think we need to use this though.
No.
Maybe in hindsight. So I'm kind of for just hitting this guy. Maybe this guy actually.
You should use your strike.
The strike over it.
Yeah.
Oh, because the kunai.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, hold on. I gotta respond to my downfall. Okay. All right. So we have the alchemy here. Alchemize. I'm gonna probably discard this.
What if you used it? What if you used adrenaline and then used the Snecko potion? What if we had a little fun, got a little crazy, felt a little something?
I hate you so much.
Maybe use the Masterful Stab first and then... No, do it! We're not going to take damage in this fight. We're OP. If you take any damage in this fight, I'll give you $10. Can't purposely do it. If you purposely do it, you're stupid.
Okay. I mean, that wasn't the worst in the world. Do I terror this just so it takes more damage and dies?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do that? This is probably good. I like Dagger Spray Strike and then just defend.
Sure.
Because we can't really do anything else. Right? Just kill this idiot. And we just vibe.
Look at that 3-cost Alchemize, Chad. Isn't it so beautiful?
It's beautiful. Wow. Okay. 3. I'm actually kind of okay with just defend strike.
Yeah, I would hope so. So I don't have to give you $10.
Okay. Dude, even if I took damage, I wouldn't expect that at all. Okay, is he dead?
You can at least knock him on the ground and then set up for a thing next turn. Set up to be able to try to get your Alchemize off.
Oh,
you got a potion
I see
anyways.
what
You're
you're
so good.
thank you. Okay. I love this card so much, but
So
again, I
bad.
think it's so...
Okay.
Yeah, as you climb higher in ascensions, like I know it's bad. I know it's too greedy. It's too greedy.
It's like it's only gonna add on like 1 or 2 damage every turn. Like it just doesn't scale fast enough. Like you have to have very specific things in order to make it work. And then like even that enemies block, and then you just get sad.
Yeah, I do love it though. I think it's so fun.
It is fun.
I like Blur a lot too, especially because we do have the kunai.
I agree.
Piercing was also great, but I would probably take those.
I think eventually you're gonna want a Piercing Well, but it's an easier card to find since it's common. So yeah.
What are the rarities here? Like, is this like a rare?
It's
This
an
is a legendary? Uncommon. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're feeling pretty good. So you're thinking this path?
What if we took the
Which
Burning
is-
Elite?
You're so insane. Why?
What if we took the Burning Elite? Because then you get a shop afterwards. You were talking how you wanted to shop. Like, I wanted to take you shopping. Like, it's like I care or something and like listen to you.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Do Burning Elites give you anything better besides one of the keys or
No,
whatever the hell they're called?
better. No.
What the fuck? Okay, sure. Why not? We can go fight it.
The logic behind taking the Burning Elite here is if you wait until Act 3 to take the Burning Elite, you are forced to go on a specific path. Versus if you take the Burning Elite in Act 1 or Act 2, when it is already on a good path, and you also you feel like you're strong enough to take it, it sets you up for a better Act 3 to get even stronger.
Okay, sure. I can get behind that. That logic is very sound.
Hey, maybe we die. It's fun.
I don't want to die here, man.
No, we're not gonna die. We're not gonna die.
This is such a good run. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. I actually upgrading all cards here is kind of spicy.
I think removal is almost always better.
Really, man, that is so many strikes in defense though.
It's actually crazy because like the meta of Slay the Spire has changed so much without the game ever getting an update. Like, a game hasn't been updated in like 3 years, and
yeah,
it's only been in like the last 2 years that people have started removing card more and being like, yeah, this is way better. And then I started doing it, and like your runs just feel generally better. Yeah,
because of consistency. That's the only reason, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Really, man, if I had less in the deck, for sure I would have picked the other one. But like we have a decent amount still that I think it's just on average a good draw. But okay, I can get behind it. In this case in particular, I'm getting rid of one of these.
Yeah, I think so. I think your deck is like very damage heavy right now, so I think getting one of those is fine.
Oh god,
you really want like a second Blade Dance right now.
For sure, 100% agree with that. Okay, so this is getting played no matter what. We might as well just start with this and see what we get. Ooh,
good draw.
Okay, so this is getting played, then this is getting played. The question is, do we want to use a potion here before it's too late?
I think you definitely are using the Dex potion. I don't think you need to use Distilled Chaos because like Distilled Chaos is going to be so insane against the Burning Elite. But like, there's better potions that you can get with Alchemize. Like Dexterity is like lowest of the low right now.
Okay, I am willing to do this, and then we'll go from there. Oh my god!
Yeah, baby! God, we're getting rare potions left and right. How good are we?
Fuck. Yeah, we're pretty sick, man. I'm probably still not gonna use it. I hate it. Do I blur here? What do you think?
Yeah, I think you blur, and then you can get a kunai proc afterwards.
Oh yeah, you're so right. Okay. I gotta remember that.
It's a really good tech.
That's pretty nuts. Okay, this isn't actually that bad.
No. I definitely think you can acrobatics because you don't need to defend anymore, right? You can play your attacks first, yeah, but
you're very right. Okay, yeah. So let's do this.
It's fine.
Double defend. Yeah, nothing else to do.
It doesn't really matter.
Oh, we're chilling, dude. All right, this is it. Okay, so this obviously happens. Yeah, see, this is tough.
You're taking 1 damage.
Yeah, I know, but it's just, this right here. Like, if this was later in the game and I was lower, I'd be so scared. I could actually do this.
There's no reason. You're taking 1 damage.
Listen, I'm just going through the options. Oh shit. Is this lethal? This is 11 times 3, so it's not unlucky. This
could be time for a second potion. What does your draw pile look like? Oh yeah, definitely a Snecko potion angle.
That changed it, right? I think it did.
It did change, yeah.
I didn't even see it. I wish there was like an animation. Yeah. All right, I think I'm playing this.
Yeah.
For 1, that seems fine. Okay, so do I die here is the question. No, and there's no shots.
No, you're blocking for 8 and then doing dagger spray. 12 damage isn't that much.
Sure. I'll be dead next. Oh wait, I think I misplayed for sure right there. Did I have a screw in my hand? I think I did, right?
It doesn't really matter. You're killing. And you set up for a Happy Flower turn, and then with the Flex potion, it's really good. Oh, Blur Plus is so insane. Now you can like go like Blurricade.
Blurricade? Oh,
yeah, Barricade, but with 2 blurs back to back.
Got you. So this right here is probably the boss I lose the most to.
Sure.
These fuckers.
Yeah, for the silent, it's really, really difficult. But I think you have lethal on the back guy right now. like easily.
Yeah. So
Stupid.
targeting wise, I go this.
Yeah, I think definitely it's always the back guy, and then depending on what your deck does and like, do you have good draws? Do you not have good draws? It's just like up in the air of like which one you go for after that. But yeah, I think the middle guy's fine, but
I'm gonna do this first. Oh, that is nuts. All right, I'm using Flux Potion here.
and then I would like terror the back guy and then just go nuts.
Oh my god, destroyed. Wait, we're so strong. What the fuck?
Yeah. And
Can we one-shot this idiot too?
Yeah.
Oh my. Wait.
You could even play your alchemize and then one shot the front guy instead.
Is that better?
Yeah, because you're probably not going to read your alchemize with all the wounds if you do it in that order. Yeah, explosive's really good too. I would save it though.
Do we want to? Wait, does it kill if this? We do. Okay, yeah. This is the kunai proc.
Yeah, and then you have plenty of cards to kill that guy. You'll be fine.
We vibe, yeah, we vibe.
We're vibing.
Woo! This feels good. Okay, so this is. So we're starting with this for sure. I guess it doesn't really matter the way we do this. He might be dead. I'm not sure. No, he's not. One off. We can kill. Should we kill?
No.
Is it worth using a potion for this? You don't think?
Potion. No, because the Gremlin leader fight, you're gonna want that potion.
Okay, I get. Sure. Okay, save it for a different right. And I guess we also get the Happy Flower proc for next turn.
We're so good. We're so strong. Oh,
nice.
and the Giria too.
Big.
Oh man.
Reflex plus. We have one discard card. Probably not worth it.
We have two discard cards.
What's the second one?
Acrobatics.
Oh, the acrobatics. Yeah,
I do think the concentrate is worth looking at right now, just because like turn one, especially with 9 cards in our hand, and then also with acrobatics plus being able to draw a bunch of shit, I think is really good. I also think riddle with holes isn't terrible, but I just don't think we need it. Like it's like a win more card right now. Like it's just because something synergizes with what you're doing doesn't mean it's always good to take. Like I think a blade dance would just be better.
Yeah, for sure. My God, see, I would skip here. I think I would skip here, but I could get behind the logic of like you have so many cards in your opening hand that this might actually just be really good.
Yeah, and then also it allows you like if you know that concentrate is in your draw pile, it allows you to play acrobatics, so you can like get to better cards or something. And then it also the concentrate sets you up to be able to take a reflex in the future.
Okay, I'm down for it. We're going here. What do we got? Another acrobatics. We'll. Okay, I'm not taking this. Don't even try.
Like, have you ever considered prismatic shard though?
No. I've taken it once and it was
considered how good it is and that it might be like
okay, so best relic in the game in terms of content, yes, you're right. I'm right there with you.
Okay.
I'm right there with you.
Right.
But in terms of actually trying to win the game,
right.
I'm gonna decline. I'm gonna have to decline.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have to
if I can't convince you, I can't convince you.
Okay.
Sorry, I hit a sub gold that makes me have to force to try to give you it. Sorry,
how many subs are we talking about?
6,300.
Holy fuck, that's a lot of subs. That's a good sub goal. I mean, for you, dude, like I'm not against it, but do I have to? Like, can I decline?
You can decline. I'm just supposed to convince you. I'm here to try to convince you to take it.
Listen, if this run wasn't looking as spicy as it was, I would have taken it for you.
Out, though.
Absolutely. Okay.
I think that we have a build right now. If you get a feel no pain, think about that. With your shivs, think about a feel no pain along with those shivs. You think how insane that'd be? Think about going into like crescendo, going into wrath. Think about like a reprogram just being like, just free strength and dex.
See, you know what the great part about the way you're convincing me is I don't know what any of those cards are.
Fuck! Son of a bitch!
So I mean, everything you just said, it went right through, it went right over me. Me personally, I mean, sure, that's awesome, dude, but I'm probably gonna grab that and remove a card. That's just me. I like winning games. I don't know about yourself.
So, okay, real talk, I do not think you take the deck stone here. I think removal is 100% on the table, but I think acrobatics and eviscerate could be way better.
Eviscerate?
Yeah, I think eviscerate could be pretty good, but I don't think you necessarily need it. But I think acrobatics and remove is way better. Yeah, because you're getting to the point now where you're going to start like cycling cards like fucking crazy.
Wait, what about this?
It's too expensive. It's a really good card, but I wouldn't pay 153 gold for it.
What about that?
Same.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Usually those cards are like, there's like very few cards that you want to buy in a shop from that angle. Like there are times that you do it, but like when they're that expensive, it's just.
Okay, so I don't. This card doesn't feel very great.
It's
me
okay.
personally.
I think it's going to get better if we continue down the line that we're going. I don't think you need it right now, but I definitely think eviscerate or not acrobatics remove is like 1,000% the play.
But I still have money to buy this, don't I?
No.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do?
I'm on. Yeah.
And if you want to
we
buy
do
it, you
that.
can buy it.
I think it's just good.
I think it's not worth the gold.
What?
I think it's not.
Okay.
I think it's not worth like another 2 removes
But
later in the game.
The logic is like, yeah, we could potentially get a shot from one of these question marks, but
You're gonna spend the money.
when though? Like, we'll probably get enough money back for it to buy something else by the time we get another shop, unless we hit one on the events.
I think that you are already strong enough to beat the Act 2 boss, and you don't need it. I actually, okay, genuinely speaking, and this is not the sub goal. Fuck the sub goal. I actually think Prismatic Shard is way better than the stone. Like, far better.
No,
like,
wait,
like
what?
metric times better. Okay, so have you watched a lot of my content?
Like, I've seen it. I wouldn't
Okay.
I've seen the run where you bought this card. I've seen the run. I don't remember the title is.
You obviously haven't seen my content. I've literally done a challenge where I try to win with Prismatic Shard without losing from Ascension 0 through 20.
I've not
Heart
seen that
kills
fucking
every
video.
single fucking time. All right?
Wait, you're fucking cracked.
And
What the hell?
And like I see
What?
the synergies now. Like I have unlocked so much with that fucking relic that I can tell you without a doubt it is far better than Dexterity Stone.
Combat reward screens now contain colorless cards and cards from other colors.
Yeah, it just allows you to see every card from combat rewards specifically.
Okay, I'm gonna do this first.
I'm not trying to convince you to take it. It's just if you're thinking about taking the stone, I would much rather you take the Prismatic Shard. It'll be
Is
so
he
much
gaslighting me in chat? Is he gaslighting
No.
me? Like this has to be
There's
gaslighting.
no
right?
gaslighting. In terms of what it's worth in money, the Prismatic Shard is far better.
I'm pretty fucking sure.
You literally get like 8 dexterity on turn 1 of every combat. Why are you going to spend 140 gold on one more?
Okay, if I take it, you know what? Fuck it. I'll take it for you.
Oh, wow.
I'll take it for you.
He's
I'll take it for you.
taking it from me.
I'll buy
He likes
acrobatics.
me.
Hey, you're welcome.
Okay. God damn it. Okay, he's going to fucking lose. This is so bad. Oh, no.
If we fucking lose, I'm finding you in real life, and I'm gonna kill you in Minecraft.
Oh, okay. Okay, do you want to know a fun synergy?
Sure.
If you distilled chaos and it plays skewer, it doesn't cost you any energy. But it'll play for 4 energy.
What the fuck, actually?
So I think
You
making
wanna-
room in hand right now is really important in case you get adrenaline, but I definitely think it's worth it to play it. You could even acrobatics first to see if you get like terror before.
We do we have the hand space for that? I guess we play this.
Yeah, you can
Can we
do
do that?
little acrobatics. Yeah, see what you get.
Okay.
Oh yeah, now it's gonna be a much better distilled chaos.
Does it cast curses? Nice. We got.
Now you have shivs in your drop out. That's actually so good. It's way better than wounds.
I hate you.
No, you can double blur here. It's actually insane. Play one more attack and then double blur. It's so good.
What about this?
It's up to you.
Well, we have the kunai though.
I mean, you're definitely getting kunai and blurring. Like that's always happening. But alchemize could be better than double blur. It actually could be because you have adrenaline still in your drop pile. But like,
Okay, I agree with this. I think this is very good. I think this is better.
okay,
Me,
it was better.
me personally,
You could
do I hit him with the spinner?
no because you could get better value out of it if you have 2 attacks next turn, so you can get double kunai proc.
Okay, we'll hold
Does that
it.
make sense?
Yeah, I get you. I get you. Oh,
He's taking 1 damage because he didn't double blur. -1. Oh.
-1. We can. I'm not against just doing this.
Yeah, so
Honestly,
so there is like the concentrate skewer angle here because you can get rid of every card and then play skewer without playing masterful stab, and it is more damage, right? Just slightly, but you do then have to redraw the Ascender's Bane, which is like But you also, if you look at your draw pile, you have adrenaline still coming up. Draw pile, not discard.
So here's this. I'm gonna throw you with an idea here. Okay. Liquid memories, acrobatics. Get rid of this and then go from there.
What are you playing? What is your goal? What are you trying to get to?
Because we draw 3 cards, so we get these 3, and then this draws me another card, so potentially just get something that does more health and or damage.
Yeah, I think that's
feel
fine.
like
If you do that, I would recommend playing Masterful Stab first, so that you make sure to reshuffle the Masterful Stab so you can get it back, because it's a lot of damage. If
I
you
can
get it
run
for
that.
0.
What do you think? What do you think of that play?
No, I actually think it's fine. I think it's okay,
Okay.
especially with the
Thank you.
concentrate to be able to like min max around, do a bunch of shit. Yeah, I think it's a fine play.
Oh, and a blur. Oh man. Okay, let's do this.
Blurricade.
So we could do we need to discard that? See, this is the problem. This card I feel like is not going to get a lot of value. Oh, but I just realized the interaction with these two cards. Hold on a second, because you do gain 2 energies. That's a shit ton of damage. Yeah, we're doing those. Wait, is this? It's not lethal, but it's a lot. How much damage is this?
I would definitely consider playing Sucker Punch before when it's the kunai proc, but also you're gonna get weakened for next turn because the next turn's the 24 damage attack.
Okay, yeah, I can put on that string.
So this guy is like really weird. They have like they most of the time will do 2 multi attacks into a big attack into 2 multi attacks. There's like some weird thing that happens with him. I don't know how it happens. I'm an idiot. And it'll just go multi attack, big attack, multi attack, big attack. I don't know what causes it, but it's like super stupid. And sometimes you'll just get really unlucky.
Okay, let me hit you with a different idea here. What are your thoughts on Dagger Spray, Blur, Defend?
It's not terrible.
Because like that way I have all my energy next turn to probably just not die. That sounds pretty nice. Okay.
And you get rid of Ascender's Bane too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just play for funsies. Okay, 18. Yeah, we're chilling. Not the greatest hand in the world, but whatever.
Feels like 50 damage. It's like a meh hand, guys.
Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. Nice, easy. All right, huge.
Remember when this guy was like, I don't think we can take the burning elite. I think
Listen, I'm nervous, man. I'm trying to think of the term. Like in League of Legends, there's like a term for you to like go to the extreme with your champion so you can learn what their actual strengths
Limit
are and
testing.
how powerful they are. Yes, yes. I haven't like limit testing in this game, whatever the equivalent is. I definitely have not done it.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very nervous. Gain block equal to the number of cards in your discard pile.
Kind of bad.
I have to read. I have to read all these
No, you're
cards.
fine. You're fine. No.
You know, if you played it,
I was just making a noise. That's yeah.
Reduce the cost of a random card in your hand. I mean, that's not bad.
That's really good. I think especially like the way that our deck is going, like we're not looking to take an energy relic, right? Like we've got the concentrate, we've got the adrenaline, like we're gonna look for like a tactician or something. I think that madness is like absolutely what we want here. Especially upgraded. Unupgraded, it costs 1.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it sucks that you can't see the unupgraded versions.
Oh,
my
man.
God, that's so insanely good.
Okay,
Also, we
I'll
went on
go
the wrong
here.
path. We couldn't take 3 elites. Oh man, we suck. We'll get the Colosseum event. Yeah, we can take an upgrade, or if you go right. So, have you ever fought the Colosseum event?
I think I did. That's like you fight one and then it gives you the option to fight again.
Yeah.
And then I lost on that. I lost on the second fight.
You can only find that in the back half of Act 2. It's only in Act 2, and it's only in the back half, so it's only like past the chest.
Okay.
So if we go to an extra question mark, we could see it, but we also haven't taken many question marks, and like we also really want to use Giria. My chat's moving really fast, but I'm not looking at them, and it's because they're all spamming Giria.
Okay. I actually like the Giria a lot.
Yeah. It's
so I was gonna do that. Yeah, I think lifting here is insane. Okay. We still might get it. You never know. No, okay, this guy's fine. This guy's fine. Do I want to use this for? Holy fuck, this guy needs to chill. All right, let's do this first. Okay. 16, 24 damage. We have 10, so I have to consider 14. This is probably getting played regardless. Do we want to do this first?
I think you can save that. I mean, I don't think you're going to be taking much damage in this fight, and you're not going to take damage this turn. So, like, the very least, use it next turn.
Okay, do I have enough space? No, I do not yet. For 4, god damn. I'm not against blurring, but I would like to use the Blade Dance first for the kunai. It's just an awkward amount of mana.
Yeah,
or hand space.
Yeah. One downside of having 2 bag of preps.
Well, I guess if I do this, it's still 3, so it's fine. I just missed 1.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
That's probably okay. Okay. Defend blur, probably fine.
Yeah. Okay. It's actually good when this guy does this order of attacks so that you don't get weakened on turn 1. This hand kind of sucks.
That hand is really bad. Yeah. For this specific turn.
You have a lot of really good stuff coming up. You can make the defense.
What's your thoughts on just playing this to get rid of it on my deck? Okay.
Yeah, it's just because it makes your like next cycle of draw a little bit easier. Yeah, good use of the letter up.
Thank you. That wasn't intentional.
Wait, you drew so poorly. Look at your draw pile. Never mind, you drew really well.
Okay. Vulnerable. Is this lethal? I feel like this is a lot of damage. I mean, worst case, I just explosive potion here. I think that's fine. My draw is really bad. I guess.
So you got to do the math because you want to explosive first because of the plated armor. Or the what is that fucking shit called? Malleable. So yeah, 19.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
How much damage is your shit doing?
Does malleable proc twice off the dagger spray or no?
Yes. So that's why you always want to use multi-attacks last. So that's why you would use the explosive potion first, and then go to 19, and then I think you would have lethal with the terror and the sucker punch first.
Easy.
And use the worst potion. And you got a really
good
one.
Nice. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Channel 1 dark. Gain 5 block. Deal 5 damage. Can only be played if this is the only attack in your hand. I hate all of these.
I think Iron Wave's not terrible just because it synergizes with like your desire to play more attacks and also block. I don't think it's necessary to take, and I think it does get a little worse now that you have letter opener.
Okay, but
you
for
have
sure
strength
not these.
and dex, so it's like right now you have 4 innate strength, so it's like a 9 damage, 5 block, and then like it only scales and gets better. I think it's honestly kind of worth it.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually think it is.
Okay, sure. Whatever.
I actually think it's kind of worth it. Yeah.
It should be okay. Why did I pick Prism? I don't want to talk about it.
Because I told him to. Blame me. It's all my fault.
Okay, lose the ancient potion. Is that? Wait, that seems insane.
Yeah, I think it's really good because you don't have anything that synergizes with the ancient potion, and the boss coming up doesn't really want you to use the ancient potion, so I think it's fine. And like a potion in the shop usually costs about, that's really good. Potion in the shop usually costs about 40 to 60 golds. I mean, unless it's like a rare potion, which is like 100, so it's like 70 gold versus the value of that potion. Yeah, it's technically like 20 gold swing, and then also courier. So
yeah, I'm gonna go here and
lift it up.
All right, big. You want to go here? I'm guessing.
Yeah, you're probably gonna be in combat anyways. Yeah.
Oh.
This combat's really easy for you.
I focus this guy first.
Yeah, so the Centurion has a couple of attacks, and one of them is shielding. And then if the Mystic is dead, the Centurion then changes the shielding for the ×3 attack. So you'll never see the Giga attack unless you kill his waifu.
I see. His waifu. Okay. So I guess we just start with this.
Yeah. See what happens.
See what it does. Okay. That's actually not the worst one in the world.
No.
But we do. So I think we're playing this for sure.
Yeah, I think you're playing that in hand for sure, and then you can see what else you draw.
This is fine for now.
Yeah. Wait, look at that Iron Wave and how cool it is. Now you could use it right now. What the heck?
What the heck?
Fuck. Wait, it's like a defend, but also an attack. What?
I see where you're. I mean, okay, it's pretty nuts, right? See, the thing is now you're gonna cope and say that this was so worth to get because we got that card. Like,
it's such a shit card. I'm sorry. It's like, just imagining what you could have had. Somebody's probably playing through the seed right next to you and is like, dude, oh my god, I got like 3 Wraith forms immediately. Like,
okay, it's fine. This is happening. I could do this first, but we can probably see what the rest of my. What am I drawing towards?
Really,
that's a good card.
Really good stuff. Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Oh,
what is the worst card in my hand? Probably this.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably just killing this guy. That's your goal. Yeah, he's absolutely dead.
Do we need to do this? Can I do letter opener again?
This guy's so smart. My god.
Thanks. Okay, so we can do this.
Remembering letter opener, frostprime would never.
Wait, is this just... Yo, I'm fucking cracked. Damn. I think a power card is better than 2 skills.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Deal 7 damage, channel 1 lightning.
These are all
I2 vulnerable.
These are all so bad, man.
These are so bad.
He's gonna get one good card. Don't worry, guys. It's not copium. Wait until the rare cards.
We lifting? We're lifting.
Absolutely.
Yep. Big lift here. Damn, this is insane. This is so strong.
I keep thinking about how strong it is and not how strong it could be.
Okay. So I don't think I have any way to actually proc this other than the naturalizes. Or neutralizes, sorry, not
neutralize,
naturalizes.
you have your Sucker Punch, and then you also have 3 potions. So I think
okay, so
I think that
let's see.
Out of the skill potion, like there's a, or unless you get an Envenom. If you get an Envenom or like a Noxious Fumes out of that power potion, I definitely think you're using the potions here. Like there's no reason not to. Like there's the Noxious Fumes. Yeah.
Okay, big. But we still don't want to cast this. Yeah, there's no reason to. So we can do this first.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, ooh, concentrate actually adds a lot to this. We can concentrate to get rid of this. This.
Yeah, I think you could also see what Alchemize gives you right now, because like it might just straight up give you like a weaken potion or something, like something that was shit. But yeah, no, it's I agree.
This. Okay. I'm okay with he's attacking next turn, right?
Yes.
So I'm here for this.
He always stutters his attacks.
I'm here for this. The question is, do I want to just do like an infinite amount of damage right now? Actually, we should probably use this.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do that. Okay.
I think you should actually use your attack potion here to get a kunai proc off, because maybe it was a mistake to discard the strike actually, but it's fine. Ooh. We have a potion. We can. That's fine.
Okay, I'm down for it. You'll find damage the enemy has weak. Oh, that could be really good later.
Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, so next turn they're going to do 8x2, and there's a 50% chance that the other guys attack for 8 damage as well, so at the most you're taking 32 damage.
Okay, so I'm kind of for this then.
Sure.
And then we can just do this. We have this just in case, but it should be fine. Okay, so the question is, what are they taking?
They always take your rarest cards.
So what is that, Madness and Blur?
And
Masterful Stab?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if they take the stab, stab is fine. I actually like the Blur a lot.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm kind of risky for the RNG here. I kind of like just focusing him down.
It's not a terrible idea because of how much damage you have. It's actually really rare that you have an opportunity to do that, but if there's ever a time,
this is it.
Yeah, you're dealing a lot of damage.
What are your thoughts on acrobatic first?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You're already blocking enough, so like you're always gonna do it, yeah. And you get the blur, which you don't need to use now, but you could.
I probably will give use it.
Yeah.
I think it's fine just to go Blade Dance into this, yeah, because we can do. So this is fine. We got he guarantee will take the Madness.
Yeah, and then they're gonna go to your other cards, which hopefully he doesn't take acrobatics.
Yeah, that'd be unfortunate. Okay.
Hopefully he doesn't take the Iron Wave since it's so good.
All right, let's do this. Flare. Okay.
Yeah, you're also like gonna naturally damage him down with your and everything.
Okay, so what did he take? He took the Madness. He took Dagger Spray. Okay, that's fine. I'm still kind of down just going all in on him.
Yeah, no, I think you're gonna kill him really, really easily.
Okay, so this is getting played no matter what. I'm okay with this too. I think if we're gonna let's do this first. Can I concentrate here? Not really. It's not great.
Yeah, no.
Probably just this. Okay. We're taking 8, but that's like no damage, so probably just Sucker Punch this and actually hit him.
I think Strike is more, and you're not blurring, so it's...
Oh, right. No. Okay. We should use this at some point, but we'll probably be okay.
You probably... Yeah, I don't even know if you need to, but we'll see.
Dude, someone in my chat wrote, you countered this fight with Prismatic. Okay. Let's relax. Okay, now it's a little spooky because he has a lot of defense.
Yeah, but you have 73 health.
You're so right. We're gonna full heal here. Okay, let's do this first, I guess. Oh, actually, Blade Dance plus Blur. I mean, this is happening regardless.
You could use the skill potion here too if you want.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Wow, we could also get 2 more cards, but I think that's unneeded. I'm good with this.
I think that it's actually like either reflex or deflect.
What?
What is Crippling Cloud doing? It's giving you 4 poison. He's already weakened.
Yeah, but the other 2 will be weakened.
That's fair.
So isn't that better than 4 block or?
It's not 4 block. It's 4 plus however much dex you have.
You're so right. It's 7 block for 0 mana.
Yeah, but it's also Crippling Cloud is kind of better. Yeah, maybe like whatever. Okay, freaking stupid.
Okay. All right. What do you think? All in?
Yeah.
It's not bad. Okay, how do I want to do this though? I guess I just start with Blade Dance. I guess we always draw first. Go from there. Okay. Double Blur.
I think Double Blur is fine. I think after Blade Dance, yeah.
Okay. Unkillable. Actually, maybe it was striking just to get the one more ducks, but it's fine. He's taking 5. Oh, we're so back. Okay. Oh, okay, this is really good now because we can do this into this. Nice.
And you get the blur here. Yeah, like it's really good.
Okay.
There is a chance you just kill this turn, but you might have to block the big attack. But they're weakened for it, so it's only 43.
A lot of shield though.
You might have lethal.
All right, let's start.
It's really close.
+8. I mean, I think this is fine to play.
I think you just
one less damage.
In order to take the least amount of damage, you just kill the right guy, right?
Oh, you're saying okay.
Yeah,
sure.
You just have to strike him, and then yeah. What do they have inside of them?
Actually, he was dead regardless. I should have hit the middle guy, but it's fine.
Yeah, you could have blocked, but it's whatever.
He took.
It was lethal. Hey, chat. You know what? Don't backseat. We don't.
Was it actually though?
We've literally never wanted backseating here. It's like literally a main rule of the stream. So like, I just don't appreciate it. Don't undermine the teacher. See me after class.
Okay, see me after class. Another one. Whenever a card is retained, reduce the cost by the. Wow, that is such a fun card.
It's really fun. It doesn't work with Runic Pyramid. Because Runic Pyramid just says don't discard. It doesn't say retain. But there's a lot of things in the game that do retain.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on this card?
Terrible.
Okay, what about this? It's probably this one.
Alchemize is really good here, yeah. Double Alchemize is pretty good.
God. Okay, so at this point, especially because we took this shitter, I kind of like the.
No, it's really bad. Let me see your deck. It's like give me like a slow scroll of the deck.
There's no way there's enough high cost cards in here for you to actually think that Sneeko's
This
good.
is not.
No.
Stop saying Sneeko or I'm gonna make you take it. It is not a good Snecko deck. This is not a good Snecko deck. It is not. But it has nothing to do with the cost of the cards. Snecko does not care about the cost of the cards. Snecko specifically looks at the value of the card because you just think of every card as costing everything. And so you just think about, in my average hand, am I going to enjoy playing? Because like the reason why Snecko's so good is because of the added draw. The +2 draw every turn is insane. And you're obviously like missing out on that on turn 1, which is like unfortunate. But like in a lot of cases, it is good. I do think the Busted Crown is not the take though. I do think that it is Astrolabe.
Yeah, but like, I understand your logic, but at the same time, if every card costs 1, why would I take the risk of making it cost 2 or 3?
No. I'm saying right now it's not a good, but it's not because of the 1 cost. It's because you have low value cards, and you also have things like Madness, where Madness is counteracted by Snecko, so it's like literally minus a card, and then you have cards that cost 0 and give you energy, and so like it would be bad if they costed more energy. Like there's just like 1,000 reasons why the cards in your deck, it's not because of their cost, it's because of what they do, and at a higher cost would be worse versus like having like really, really good cards that are like insanely good in value. Like something like a Sneaky Strike, right? If you had Sneaky Strike, it gives you 2 mana if you've discarded a card, right?
Okay.
If it costs less, it's really fucking good. It gives you more energy than it has. And if it costs 2, it's its standard card. And if it costs 3, it's like slightly worse, but still playable a lot of times.
See, I can understand that logic. Amongst card gamers, mana cheating is the best thing you can do. Yep. But in this case, even if you were pushing for it, I don't think I could legally take it.
It's bad. It's bad. Right
I legitimately think this is the best one here.
I don't.
Because of this.
Okay. 1. Later into the game, you want the least amount of strikes and defends as possible. They're the worst cards that you have. And right now, you still have a significant number of them. We're in good shape, but you still have a significant number of them. You still have, what is that? 6 cards and your 2 starting cards. Like, the Silent has the worst trouble with, like, late game getting rid of stuff. And so, I think Astrolabe is, like, one of the best boss relics in the game. Like, it is insanely good. The fact that it upgrades whatever cards you get, every single card in the game is better than a strike and defend, and it's only going to give you Silent cards. It is not going to give you other cards. Prismatic Shard is not going to proc
hold on.
because it's only card rewards.
I get to pick.
You get to pick what cards you transform. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so you're gonna pick strikes and defense. Yeah.
Based on the way that the card is written, I would have assumed that it would have just picked it randomly.
No. Okay. So yeah, you transform 3 cards that you want, and when you transform cards, rarity is not taken into account. So you have an equal amount to get a rare card as a non-rare card. It just rolls the dice on all 70 plus cards that are available in the silence pool.
Okay, so because of that, I think it's better.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done. You don't have to convince me. It's fine.
No, I just want to explain so you can think about this in the future.
Okay.
The reason why Busted Crown is so bad is because of the rare percentage that we were talking about earlier, where you have to see more cards in order to see rare cards. So by seeing only 1/3, you're like never going to see a rare card again. And then when you see it, it's probably going to be shit. And also, with taking the Prismatic Shard, you are making your win condition off of card rewards. In Act 3, we want to take as many fights as possible because we're really strong. We don't care about taking fights. We can take all the fights.
Now there's this weird fucking dynamic of like, is he actually being honest?
Oh, I'm being very honest. We pigeonholed ourselves.
I guess. Okay, so for transforming here, I don't know if we need the strikes.
I would keep 1.
But we'll keep 1. Okay, let's start with this. Whoa.
We should have taken Establishment, man.
That's the nuts. What the hell is Establishment? What the hell is that?
That was the other rare card that we didn't take.
Oh, what did I get?
You got another Alchemize. Slay the Spire is a game of hindsights.
I picked that earlier. So we got this, and this.
Yeah, it's really good. Those are all insanely good.
Okay. Oh, Donut Boy. All right.
And that concludes part 1 of the Roarin collab. These videos are just so fucking long that we're gonna upload a second part tomorrow. I just don't want, it's like for the YouTube algorithm, it's just better to do it and not upload like a 4-hour long video. You understand? Okay, bye.